Hey, welcome back to episode 3. Lyrical Breakdown. If you guys have been with us from episode 1 to episode 2, we appreciate it. If you guys just joined us for episode 3, we're super grateful. I am co-host Keaton. Actually, you should be saying who you are first.
I am Sommer, and I am the one who has to get stumped or if I know what's going on in the rap game.
So we'll give you a little quick synopsis. I consider myself a hip-hop connoisseur. I love hip-hop, grew up on hip-hop, so forth. I listen to everything rap. I do listen to other music, but rap is where, the heart is. Sommer doesn't always listen to rap. She has a vast majority of music. So basically, I am going to be giving her lyrics, and she's going to try to guess the song based on the lyrics, and then we're going to break down the lyrics and see if she understands what it means. So I think you all know what the show is going to be about, so let's get started, all right?
All right.
So I'll say this first, okay? This artist is a male, okay? All right? So I'll give you the first start of it, and then we'll go from there. I murdered all of my foes, contract killing. 20K, get your grandmammy pinned to the ceiling. Mr. the War, I piss on graves. Yeah, kids get raised by my piss poor ways. This has got the lyrics wrong here for some reason. Never could imagine it living with paralysis. Should have checked your rear view, made a better analysis. Whack yayo caught him slipping while he snort dust. Cold blood bullet hit him like a tour bus. So that's not even the full 16 of that line. I just gave you a snippet of it.
And to prevent myself from saying, I have no idea.
Okay, well, let me give you another line, okay? Let me give you another line, all right? Do you want the hook or do you want the line?
Give me a little bit of the hook.
Okay. Family over the money. Money over the blanks. Money don't mean nothing. It's why they calling it riches. I'm addicted to watches. Mama telling me to stop it. Got one over 50. 50, you better watch it.
50, you better watch it.
Yeah.
Is that the hook?
So it's a 50 Cent diss song.
Oh, is that?
It's a 50 Cent diss song. So many people 50 Cent had beef with. But this person did it eloquently. This person made creative songs. He wasn't emotional about it. To put in perspective, 50 Cent went to Miami, I think it was, and took this person's baby mother and took on a shopping spree and made all these videos about it and everything. And this person was like, good for her.
Wow.
He was like, good for her.
Wow.
Get what you can get.
So I don't keep up with like a lot of gossip or like hip entertainment gossip like I probably should. Just kidding. And I really just don't know.
So let's give you 3 guesses.
All right, give me one more.
So, well,
that was
one more. Yeah, that was. I can give you some more.
Have
bars.
I heard this before?
Maybe.
Okay.
Okay, so here we go. Do him in cold blood. Look him in his eyes. Make do him with no gloves. Beat the case like a Renthal. Above the law, it's so hard to pin a big dog. Live on, so I still bark. In my earliest convenience, I'ma kill y'all. I'll make a little cake haters want to envy. God want to see you in a Bentley.
I want to see you in a Bentley.
Yeah.
Do I know who this rapper is?
So 50 Cent is beef with a ton of people.
I know, that's
just name some people.
I thought of
so let's first. So without any guesses.
Okay.
Without any guesses. So it's not Jai. So that's his cadence, by the way.
That.
So it's not Jai. So who else did he beef with?
Everybody. His co-stars. It could be anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it could be you.
It's not me. I didn't beef with 50 Cent. I don't know 50 Cent. Just take 3 guesses.
Do I know this rapper?
Yes, of course.
All right.
He's a top rapper. Let's put it that way. He's not like
rapper?
he's an East Coast rapper. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
So let's just give me 3 guesses. Give me 3 rappers you think it could be. Top of the game.
Top of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, let me go. Kanye? No.
So that's one guess.
Okay. You're like, come on. I feel you.
Just talk two more names.
Okay. Is not Nas?
That's your second guess. I'll give me one more name, and then I'll tell you why it was or wasn't those persons.
Okay. Give me one hint, because I hate being wrong.
It's a guy.
Oh my gosh, that's the worst hint ever.
He's got multiple children by multiple women. 50 Cent made the joke that he went into the magazine where you like purchase women, like the escorts, and that's where he chose to have baby mamas by.
Oh my gosh, that's like half of the rappers. It's not P. Diddy. Is he not? Okay, I know. Don't.
So far you have Kanye and you have, who was the other person you named?
Nas.
Kanye and Nas. So who else?
DMX.
So I don't think DMX ever beefed for 50 cents.
Okay.
I don't think.
I heard dogs. So
I know Nas beefed for 50, but not really, because Nas didn't even pay any attention. And then Kanye West also, I felt like didn't pay. But again, according to 50 Cent, it was a beef. So it's not Kanye, for the simple fact that Kanye is not an aggressive person. It's a very aggressive song. Nas is too big, although the song is written in a way that I believe Nas could deliver it. And you said DMX never beefed with 50 Cent at all. So
I thought you was gonna play songs that I know.
You do know this song.
I do?
I believe you know this song.
All right.
So this song is called In Cold Blood. And it is on the Deeper Than Rap album. Who's the Deeper Than Rap artist? He's from Miami.
Deeper Than Rap, Miami.
He's from Miami.
Oh, Rick Ross?
It is Rick Ross.
Oh, he was beefing with 50 Cent?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So
I
50
never heard
Cent.
that song.
So 50 Cent made jokes about Rick Ross being a correctional officer, and that's what really kind of started all that.
I thought Rick Ross had like 3 kids.
He's got multiple kids, but whatever the case. So let's kind of break some of this down, all right?
All right.
So basically, I murdered all my foes, contract killing, 20 grand, or get your grandmammy pinned to the ceiling. What does that mean to you? I murdered all of my foes, contract killing, 20 grand, and get your grandmammy pinned to the ceiling.
So he basically hires people to off people?
Yeah, pretty much. 20 grand will do it. All I gotta do is pull two stacks out, and your grandmother's, but like he say, pinned to the ceiling. Kids get Mr. The War, I piss on graves. Kids get raised by my piss poor waves. That is a very weird thought. Like, but essentially, like, he's saying, like, he ain't really out here. He's nobody's role model. He's probably a great father in real life, but in his rap music, he wants to portray this, like, I'm pissed. Like, piss poor is a black word. It's a very, very black urban word. I would hear my aunts use it a lot.
We heard that a lot.
And people.
Piss poor decisions.
Yeah, never could imagine living with paralysis, So when I hear that part, like, that's kind of almost, to me, that kind of means like, essentially living with paralysis meaning like you just kind of stuck. You can't move. It's not like he's physically like disabled. He's just kind of like stuck, So imagine like being in a circumstance and you're like, I'm never going to get out of this, Let's see, Whack Yayo caught him slipping while he snort dust. You know what that means? That's very specific.
Right, is that a rapper or is it bad cocaine?
It's bad cocaine, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, bad cocaine, yeah. So that's Whack Yayo, basically bad cocaine. Probably laced with something.
Somebody
caught him
Yayo's
slipping
rapper,
because
though.
Tony Yayo.
Oh,
yeah, he was in G Unit.
So I tried to sing Frank Sinatra when we did karaoke yesterday. You were like, no, we don't want to hear this. It's so dreary. But My Way is a classic.
It is a classic.
It's one of my favorite songs.
This wasn't
of all
for
time,
yesterday.
But they didn't want to listen to it.
So let's skip down.
And I killed Gangsta's Paradise. I hope that's next.
Do him in cold blood. Look him in his eyes. May do him with no gloves. What does that mean to you?
Do it in cold. I'll kill him in cold blood. While he look him in the eyes.
With no gloves on, right?
He don't care, like,
no
if he
gloves,
get caught
like
or not.
Prince on a gun.
He don't care if he gets caught. He wants everybody to know.
Yeah. Beat the case, and they spelled it wrong. Beat the case like a Renthal. You know what that means? Like OJ.
AJ, yeah. I've not heard
like
that.
OJ.
So you talking about OJ?
Yeah, like a Renthal. Yeah, they spelled it wrong on here. above the law, it's so hard to pin the big dog. You know, the way Rick Ross raps is so poetic, even though it's so aggressive. His lyrics, these lyrics in particular, belong in history books of someone studying rap, because it's like the way he sets these up, and his delivery is crazy.
Yeah.
You know, at my earliest they put advance here. Convenience,
Okay.
I'ma kill y'all.
So what we should add to this is that I should like rap to the song.
Oh.
So you gotta give me the beat, because I don't think I ever heard the song. That's why I couldn't recognize
We
it.
will listen to it, but I think YouTube is gonna knock it off if
No, you give me the beat.
I can't beat on here. But
Okay,
but we'll come back to it. We'll come back to it.
All right, just give me another song that you know.
No. We're moving on to the next song. We'll come back. All right,
On the
but
next song, I know.
when we at the end, I will have you rap some lyrics,
I'm
and
really
you can hear
good
how
at
she does lyrics. So let me
cadence.
just cut this here because I'm going over to the next one. All right. This is a great song. This is a really great song. We actually listened to this yesterday, so I'll give you that hint. Just when I thought I broke away and I'm feeling happy, you try to trap me, say you pregnant, and guess who's the daddy? Don't want to fall for it, but in this case, what could I do? So now I'm back to making promises to you, trying to keep it true. What if I'm wrong? A trip to keep me on and on, trying to be strong and in the process keeping you going. I'm about to lose my composure. I'm getting close to packing up and leaving notes and getting ghosts.
Oh my goodness, I know this.
We just listened to this yesterday.
I know. We listened to a lot of stuff yesterday.
Yeah. But Des was like, oh my gosh, I love this song.
Who I said
When we
that?
listened to it, yes. I think somebody else in the room said that yesterday.
I know Ghost. Is that that's what's his face? Cameron?
Nope, that's your first guess.
No.
Okay, so let me give you the start of the song.
All right.
I should have known you was trouble right from the start. Taught me so many lessons. And not to mess with
you
broken
know?
hearts. So many questions.
No.
When this began, we was a perfect match, perhaps. We had some problems, but we're working at it. And now the arguments are getting loud. I want to stay, but I can't keep from walking out. Let's throw it away.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think I did it any justice, but I tried. We listened to so just give me, so I'll tell you this, it's a West Coast rapper.
Oh, is it you're like, please get this. Tupac?
It is Tupac.
Okay.
Do for Love.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do for Love. Oh yes.
Do for Love, yeah. So this is Do for Love.
I do remember that one line, the last one about Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard that song in so long.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this song is, to me, I love Tupac and everything. I think we both love Tupac. I don't want to break the words down because the words are very literal the way he is, but I do want us to like this song, the way it's written, it is crazy. I mean, you know, like it's one of those stories of, it's a love story that a lot of people probably face. Like, I knew it was trouble right from the start, taught me so many lessons, how not to mess with broken hearts, so many questions. Like, imagine dating somebody that's dealing with a broken heart, and now you're trying to come in and you might have a broken heart too. So that's crazy. Like, you know what I mean? You give me that look like, because where you said you had a broken heart at the time.
I have a broken
heart. Figure out what's going on here.
Not me.
Yeah.
Ain't
But
on me.
so you're saying I did. I'm gonna scratch the back of my head on that. But you know, when we began, we was a perfect match. That's every story. You know what I mean? We had some problems, but we're working at it. And now the arguments is getting loud. I want to stay. You know, it's so like opposite the way he's like. You know, the arguments are getting loud, but I want to stay.
Yeah, because it's like, you know, people are addicted to that drama. It becomes like a dopamine rush after time because, you know, that makeup sex be the best, right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about that because I don't argue.
Yeah, so, you know, so this is one of the craziest, dopest love songs there is, in my opinion. From a perspective of Tupac, you know, I almost feel like he wrote this song about a toxic woman we know that exists today.
Oh, when Chris Rock was talking about,
we were just talking. So we were you know, we were talking about the whole Chris Rock stand up and everything, and the idea. So we're from Baltimore. Jada Pinkett is also from Baltimore, and we were shouts out to her. Regardless of, you know, anything else. Again, I'm not going to hate on the, like, I'm not dealing with her. And we were saying how, like, if Tupac was still alive today, like, will we be sick of him on, like, IG, kind of like how we sick of, like, Will Smith on IG, or we sick of like, what's the dude, Kodak Black? I'm sick of him. But like, at the end of the day, like, who's to say that how would we feel about Tupac? God rest his soul, don't speak ill of the dead, but we were just saying, like, if he was on IG today, would we be seeing like him and Will Smith posting subs back and forth about Jada Pinkett?
I don't even follow celebrities like that. I follow Maya because she's thick.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm sorry. She's a thick vegan.
Wow. So that was a conversation we was having with, like, persons that have left us too soon. How would we feel if they were still alive today and they had like an IG or Twitter? Would we just be like, enough?
We talked about an Eazy-E one.
Oh, the Eazy-E one.
Oh,
that one would be like crazy. That would be super crazy.
I would probably follow him because I love Eazy-E. Yeah. I like him.
Because I don't feel like Ice Cube and Eazy-E, same time they came out, same circumstance. Ice Cube, like, and even Ice-T, they evolved to these different people, and he went from like this, cop killer, gun toting, like, to
Republican telling
to
us
basically, telling us like, hey, like, I got this plan, and President Biden wasn't okay with it, so I took it to Trump. And like, it's like, it's a progression, but I don't feel like we would have saw that same progression in E. I think E would have been
himself. He probably would have. He would have ran with Kanye. Would have been his vice president.
I think Eazy-E would have been what we probably see like in Drake's father and his posts, how it's just all over the place and he just kind of still living. I think that's what we would have an OG, like an old OG.
Yeah.
But
I probably would follow Eazy because I do like him a lot.
Yeah. So let's move on. Let's move on from him. Let me go on to the next person. Let me take that down. All right. Okay. So this one should be, I say it's easy for you, but I don't know. Okay.
I was just listening to a lot of like rock music before I got here, so.
So this one I think it'll be easy because I'm going to give you it right from the beginning, all right? All right. Carol Ann from Maryland. She's Lady Heroin. She elegant, her apparel in the M-Class Caravan. Keys are dope, loving cats, skiing her dope. She mess killers in her condo, her Benz in her boat, her ice throat, ass is curvy. 40 years old, she's passing for 30. Gucci frame, glasses from Purvis, Madison Ave, shopping when she not, copping bricks of that. She hopping on, riding ponies who trick. At my man's wake, she said the eulogy. After that, I usually bumped her to or shopping for jewelry.
Okay, so
you know who this is.
I feel like you feel like this could have been a song that you wrote, but I don't have Gucci glasses. These are Versace glasses.
You know the song.
I do?
You know this song. So I'll tell you this. The song is like, that is the tune of the song.
Oh, is that Drake?
No.
No.
What gave this away is
it
Carol Ann from Maryland. She's Lady Heroin. Her elegant, I'm telling you, when I tell you what the song is, you're going to be like, I knew it. Let me give you...
Is it somebody we already talked about?
No.
No, okay.
He's so disappointed. Hold on. Maybe.
I can see it in your face.
It's okay.
Is it because I thought it was Rick Ross.
So I'm gonna give you some more because that is the easiest part of the song. Actually, the rest of it I don't know.
What's
if you
the hook?
What's the hook?
Yeah.
Well, let me give you this. Snook from Red Hook was grimy, did 5 years, glad to be home from Attica known for keeping chrome caliber, smooth like a wallaby shoe. She's out to get it. 5 years planning to blow. As soon as he hit the dry bricks, had a girl in West Side Queens, thought he was low, played the crib for a month and did his PO.
Is it Nas?
It is Nas.
Okay. Yeah, that is Nas. My bad, Nas. If you're
Carol Ann from Maryland. Should have gave you that.
Yeah, that's the one. I was like, that's Nas.
So let's break down these lines. Okay. So I got everything else hidden. So Snook from Red Hook was grimy, did 5 years, glad to be home from Attica known for keeping chrome calibers. Tell me what happened.
Wait.
Snook from Red Hook was grimy, did 5 years, glad to be home from Attica known for keeping chrome calibers.
Chrome calibers. I don't know what chrome calibers means, but he did serve some Snook from Red Hook served time, but I'm not sure what chrome.
5 years. Where did he serve it at?
Attica.
Okay, all right. Chrome calibers. You know what chrome calibers? Think about it.
It's not calibers. It's like a tool. No.
It is a tool.
Okay, so I mean, I only listen to this song when I'm with you.
I don't carry chrome calibers on me. That's for sure. But it is a tool.
What is chrome calibers? I don't know.
A chrome caliber is a gun.
Oh.
It's a chrome. And, you know, guns are by caliber. 9mm caliber.
Do you remember what the point of the show is? Like, I listen to this music when I'm with you. I do. Like, I listen to this.
Let's move on.
Oh my gosh. He was like scooching away from you. Like, come back over here.
5 years planning to blow. As soon as he hit the bricks, had a girl in West Side Queens, thought he was low, played the crib for a month and deaded his PO. So let's think about that. Had a girl in West Side Queens, thought he was low, played the crib for a month and deaded his PO. What do you think that was?
Had a girl in West
So he's doing something.
She was like a Mona Lisa or something? No. Thought he was low, played crib.
And deaded his PO.
Sounds like he used her to get the guy. No?
So had a girl in West Side Queens, thought he was low. So when you low, you hiding, okay? So he out of his neighborhood, he in West Side Queens, he hiding out at his girl house. He played the crib for a month. Played the crib for a month, so he stayed in the house for a whole month, didn't leave the house, and he deaded his PO, meaning like he just like, I'm not checking in no more. Your PO is your parole officer.
Got it.
You know, or you know, if you're out probation officer, it's either one. So basically, you know, and then started robbing dudes till he caught a whole kilo. Had a bunch of starving dudes he owed. He never paid though. Got large, signed on his door and don't knock hard. That's a funny line. Only because I've seen that sign on people's doors.
So this sounds like this sounds like the whole synopsis in The Coldest Winter Ever, because he hid out in his house for the longest time.
Okay, yeah.
But it sounds a little bit like that.
So in this case, he hid out in his girl's house for a month, did his PO, said, I'm not dealing with him anymore. I thought he was like, you know, scot-free. He started robbing dudes. Basically, he was ripping. He was robbing drug dealers. When you rip somebody, you rob a drug dealer for the drugs, more or less the money. Like you can rob anybody for money, but you can rob for the drugs and take the drugs, and the drug dealer can't call the police. They have to take it in their own hands if they want justice, which I don't know. I'm a civilian, but you know, he basically, you know, he the part that gets me is that, like, you know, he got to a kilogram, and he had a bunch of starving dudes, so he had a bunch of people working for him moving this that he just never paid. So he robbed somebody above him, had people below him moving, and never paid either or, all money, you know, and he basically got a house and on the door said, don't knock hard. The reason why people put don't knock hard signs on their doors is because police officers knock hard. So if you ever you see in the movie, like, don't be knocking on my door like you're the police. Remember in Friday? So people in the hood, they always have these don't knock hard signs on my door because they want to know, like, because there's a certain knock if it's the police. Police ain't gonna come. You know, the police, they don't want that. Hope that didn't.
But if the police see that sign, you're not normal, and then...
Police see a sign, they should keep doing. Yeah. They're not gonna knock normal. They ain't gonna knock normal and say, hey.
You're not normal, and they be like, surprise, you're arrested. That's
so
what I would think. So
I was just in a conference, and one of the conferences was an FBI negotiator, and he said his first week on the job, he got basically taken out on he was a desk guy, but he got taken out on to serve and try to arrest this guy that was he was a national from another country and everything. And they go into his mom's house. His mom lived in America, lived in Texas, and he did not. And he knocks on the door, and he says, he's questioning, like, we're here to arrest such and such and such a this and that. This person been charged with this. Do you know who this person is? And she's all like, no, I don't. He's like, okay, ma'am, thank you. We'll be in touch. And they got back in the car, and the guys that was with him start laughing. And they like, you idiot, he's in the house. So they says, we're going back to the house. We'll do it our way. We let you, like, because, you know, you do it like on TV. And they went back to the house and says, look, ma'am, we want to ask you a question, and we don't want you saying yes or no. We want you nodding yes or no. And they say, is your son here? And she says, no. And she nods up and down. And he says, okay. And he says, points down. And he says, okay, ma'am, you have a good day. And they go back and they put on their tactical gear and they go into the basement and get him.
Wow.
And that's just it. Like, it's just a way of doing things. So again, the police ain't gonna, like, again, like Baltimore City police ain't doing all that. That's an FBI. That's someone that's intelligent. Not to say Baltimore City ain't intelligent, but they would be FBI agents if they were at that level. So I thought that just add that as a little, you know. So this is, this song in itself is super dope. Small World by Nas is on the I Am album. One of my favorite albums. I do play it a lot.
You guys.
So
we haven't played in a minute, so.
Well, so Griselda has been my music of choice for quite some time. So, but let's move on because we've hung on this one too long. So let me just pull up.
Okay.
She be trying to look. I got the stuff on the computer.
I mean, I barely got the second one right.
Okay, all right. So, okay. So okay. We listened to this yesterday too. Okay. Listen, I've been copping them pieces. Maybe that's a part of the reason. I feel like a box of bobbing and weaving, but I'm getting head. She's bobbing and weaving. I'm grabbing her neck to stop her from breathing. I'm a wild out. I'm a part of the words are wrong here. Until I'm sparking and leaking, part of the cement. I need something pure from the Garden of Eden. Wouldn't mind making her a part of my achievements.
That is Cameron.
That is Cameron. This is forever.
I got so excited.
Yeah. It's my guy. This is my guy. So this is Forever. Dipset Forever, or I think it's just called Forever on the Purple Haze album. Cameron's greatest album, in my opinion. I love SDE. I love, but this is one, but we'll break this down. Okay. So, Cameron's raps are like, everybody say he has these bubblegum raps because they don't make sense and they always have these, I love Cameron.
Rhyming.
Yeah. So, I've been copping them pieces. Maybe that's a part of the reason. And this is a Kanye produced song too. I feel like a box of bobbing and weaving. I'm getting head. She's bobbing and weaving. I mean, that's self-explanatory for the most part. I'm grabbing her neck to stop her from breathing.
You want her to choke on it.
Yeah. So let's get down here. Let me see. Here's a good. Okay. I was 2 blocks from cop and dust. I used to hop the bus. Now look, dog, ain't nobody hot as us. Let's break this one down. This is a lot in one line, all right? So 2 blocks from cop and dust. What do you think that means?
Cop and cocaine.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I used to hop the bus, basically he used to get on the bus without paying. A lot of times, like I don't know, I've only seen this in New York where you can see the bus turn the corner, there's people sitting on the back of it. You know what I mean? I've never seen that anywhere else. Now look, dog, ain't nobody hot as us, They gotta rush, they gotta blush, want to go to the mall just to shop with us, So that's how, hold on, where's the other line I wanted to get to? This is all kind of like, so, it ain't about Cam. I got a son, homeboy. It's about Cam. You would have got it with that line. It's about being bothered. If not, your ass backwards. My mathematics, cause cash matters. That's a super dope line. I love that line. They need to sit up and read. If the town's too hot, get up and leave. That's crazy. You know what that means. Basically,
if it's too much surveillance.
Yeah, you get there, it's too much going on, it's too hot outside, it's too many people running around, people notice you, time to go, pack up shop and get out of there, Like Cameron tells a story about Gerald Levert that he says he got to I could guess Columbus one time, and Gerald Levert was like, they've been talking about you here, go ahead and pack up and go home because they started to talk to you. And he was so excited to meet Gerald Levert, he didn't realize Gerald Levert was just warning him like, look, police, you might want to, So I got one more for us, all right?
All right.
One more, all right? Now, let me just move this here.
Over.
Okay. This right here, so this song was on, this is a woman, a female woman, I don't, and actually, I would, let me not say the first, line. This first line I think give away the song. Although I don't even know if you heard this song to be honest with you. My blank left a Glock and some blood on my sheets. Told me clean it up. Then she hit the streets. Even though I'm her niece, she caught me a piece. Whack ass caliber, nickel plated with the silencer. What? She don't know I like my guns pretty. Like my boy Cats Detroit with the twin glizzies. Like that's just the first part.
Pastor Troy?
No, it's not Pastor Troy.
No, I said you said
Castor Troy. He's from Face Off. Nicolas Cage and was Nicolas Cage was he Castor Troy or was it I'm drawing a blank on my other guy. Face Off?
Nope, never seen it.
You've never seen Face Off? We're gonna watch Face Off. We're gonna review that movie after we watch it.
Okay. What was it? Is it Lil Kim?
It is Lil Kim. Look at you, it's on Dot. This is on the Notorious K.I.M. Yeah, super dope song. I love this song, you know. So that was like, you know, I want to throw her in there because, you know, it's super dope song. I feel like when we were waiting on this album to come out, the Lil Kim bootleg came out. And this was the only song on the bootleg that actually went to the actual album, if I'm not mistaken. But we played this one to death. So, you know, so this song, I mean, you've heard this song before.
No, you were talking about it yesterday.
No, you've never heard the song?
No.
So essentially, Lil Kim's aunt, her Aunt Dot, basically found out that her homegirls was like plotting on her. So she just killed them. And she basically told Lil Kim, like, man, just clean it up. Like, I take care of the rest, you know. So let's go through this, all right? Okay? So Aunt Dot also has a daughter. And, you know, so basically, a little Shanice is the little girl rapping. And we'll listen to the song after. You'll have a better idea of it because, you know. So it's really Lil Kim and Shanice talking. So she like, what up? I'm Shanice. Don't remember me? She called me by my government name, Kimberly. Who sent you? And then Shanice is like, my mom sent me. Her name is Dottie. She packed a note in my knapsack along with the shotty. Woof. Like, how you send a kid out with a shotgun in her backpack? And like, this kid sound like she like 8. She just like, hey, run up in that building, knock on the door and let them know your Aunt Dottie, you know. So she was cute, mad fly. She had the Prada knapsack, shotgun inside, with the hat to match, Bulgari hiking boots, and the mink bubble goose. And I could see she was admiring my mink ski suit. Then she handed me this note, and the little girl's like, here, read this. I just stared up and down because I couldn't believe it. Then I opened it, and it says, these chicks is out to get you. Your so-called friends put a bomb in your Benz. I'm on a mission now to do some harm to your friends. They know where you live, so execute the crib. Oh, yeah, the little girl, that's your cousin Shanice. Since I can't be with her, I need you to babysit her. Besides, she looks up to you. You're her idol. And tomorrow is her first violin recital. She would be more than happy if you could take a piece. My number's on the back of the paper. Hit me later. Let's just think about that for a second. You sent your kid or somebody's kid to your niece's house to tell her that her friend, how you know her friends has put a bomb in her Benz? How you know that? Nobody's questioning. And then she's got the Prada knapsack with the shotty in the back. Okay, we'll get past it. But Gary boots on, like this little kid is stacked. She's got about $2-3 grand worth of stuff just on her. And you know, her violin recital tomorrow. She like, you know what? I'm gonna be out killing your friends. So can you take her to this violin recital? It's the first one. She would love for you to be there. How crazy is that? So again, like, you know, it's a great song. I do like the song a lot, but you know, it's a lot of rap music is just funny to me, you know. But we're gonna listen to the actual song after this goes off. So you know, so hope you guys enjoyed this journey through episode 3 with us. So we honestly, you know, we just here to have fun. You know what I mean? Laugh about some music, see what Sommer knows, see what she doesn't know, and then kind of talk about it. You know, we're gonna get her street creds at 1 right now. We're gonna get it up there.
I'm kind of good at 1. I'm good at 1.
You good at 1? So, you know, thanks a lot, guys. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe to the page. You know, thanks for if you're joining us for the first time. You know, make sure you guys join us again. Thanks for everybody who's watched all the old videos. If you haven't watched them, go back and watch them. We out.
Okay, bye-bye. What is it? What's